Holy crap, guys. So we've talked about a lot of crazy scams, scummy sellers, bad practices that go on eBay, but nothing compares to the nonsense we're going to take a look at today. Quite possibly this seller here has run off with hundreds of thousands of dollars. Crazy, right? So I've been seeing reports of this all day. An eBay seller who sold hundreds of Nintendo Switches for a bargain price ripped everybody off. But it goes quite a bit deeper than that, I think, once you really start taking a look at what this seller was doing. So negative feedback like crazy, but only within the past month. And it's all for very high ticket, high priced items that are being sold for an unbelievably low price and in large quantities. It's crazy because this seller was like a top seller, thousands of positive reviews, tons of sales in the past. And now all of a sudden, boom, craziness. One of two possibilities. And in my opinion, it's the worst possibility. Like I said, in my opinion. But first possibility, the eBay seller's account was compromised, hacked. That person just tried to take off with this money. Usually eBay resolves that. It's found out fairly quick. The sales are just negated. They're canceled, whatever. Money's refunded right away. Like I said, that's caught pretty quick, usually. But the other possibility, and the one that I feel is more likely what's going on here, is that seller just went rogue. Built up an eBay account over the past few years, couple years. I think this account's only been active for about 3 or 4 years. Built up an account selling nonsense, Yu-Gi-Oh cards and stuff like that for a couple bucks here and there, building up this reputation, and then just decides, boom, we're in it to win it. We're going to rip off a ton of people. We have our PayPal account straight. We can withdraw money instantly because that's what happens. Once you've proven yourself with PayPal, you can get instant withdrawals. You can get like a high limit. You can get an unlimited limit, that kind of thing, depending upon how long you've had your account, how good your history is with your account, that kind of thing. So it is quite possible this seller took hundreds of thousands of dollars from people and ran off with it in an instant, right? So all this stuff is just within the past month or so, and it's definitely not just these Nintendo Switches. When you look at the Nintendo Switches, he sold 465 of them. That is crazy. Who the hell has 465 Nintendo Switches sitting somewhere, right? Unless like some big distributor. And the other thing that's kind of scary is seeing that this is a stock photo. Every one of these listings, stock photos. That's always a red flag to me. But once you look at the sold items here, they all sold between like 230 to 210 pounds or euros or whatever, right? Unbelievable price. According to the Sun article, he was taking offers. I saw that there was like special offers and offers accepted that he was taking them for as little as $210. That's nuts. But like I said, it's definitely more than just the Nintendo Switch. You've got the Microsoft Xbox One X 1 terabyte console here. Let's take a look at that. 414 of them sold for $320 dollars there. Let's take a look. And they're all going to be fairly recent. It quite possibly could have been that this person sold some of this stuff legitimately, because I think some of these items start to go back a little further, but I'm not really seeing positive feedbacks on any of these high ticket items. But you see here, like this person bought 30 Xbox Ones. That is crazy. They most likely didn't get them. I'm pretty darn sure they didn't get them. Looking at the feedback on this guy, but holy crap, the Nintendo Switch, that was the big one. That was the really big one that people are reporting on. But there was also a lot of phones and stuff as well. iPhone 6 unlocked for $99. There was some newer Galaxies, the S9 Plus. Let's take a look at that one. The seller, it was ended by the seller. Here we go. There was 36 of them sold, so they didn't have that many. But they closed out, like they didn't close their account, but they ended all their listings. So nothing else is listed right now. These are all, mostly 99% of these are within the past week. Nuts. Really crazy stuff. Let's see, what else did we have here? All these people scam, pathetic time waster, give me my money back. Galaxy J3, I don't, that's like a crappy phone, but there's tons of newer stuff, and it's mostly the Nintendo Switch and the Xboxes, and then some of these cell phones. And the thing is that this seller was putting out, probably to try to save time to get all this money in to keep their scam going as long as they could, but they were using fake tracking numbers. And, that might fool some people for a minute, but then you start seeing that the tracking number's not doing anything over a few days, or, over a week. You done been scammed. So I have a feeling that that's what happened here. This person just went rogue, said, screw it. I'm going to take as much money as I can and flee. Like I said, that's my opinion. That's the way it looks to me. I can't prove that, but wow, this is nuts. Won't answer any messages. Going back to the article, and like I said, a lot of these articles that I've seen, they're talking more specifically about the Nintendo Switch, but it's definitely more than the Nintendo Switch. And they're saying like hotukdeals.com, they were the one like deal of the day. Check this out, because the seller built up this great feedback, and people were like, you know what, this is, there's nothing to worry about. This person's got thousands of feedback, like thousands. How much were they at? 16,000 feedback. That's just crazy. Feedback as seller. They do have some positives, but it's like some of it just, it doesn't make sense. Like, why would you rate this positive? That just kind of throws things off. It never turned up and you rated it positive. Come on now. So clearly a scammer, good seller. When you see most of the positives that I've looked at digging through this, they're for Yu-Gi-Oh cards. When you see them, like just a couple bucks here and there, but just going through the pages, just negative after negative over the past month, like very poor eBayer, cancels without notice. Why would you rate that positive? You got to really pay attention when you're rating people. Make sure you're using the proper score, positive, neutral, negative. But I'm not even seeing Bugatti. What? 2.5 million not delivered, contacted FBI. What? I don't even know what this guy's saying. No package received. I mean, we could dig through this for forever. I'm not going to. Haven't heard back from G-Trade. Lost, will be delivered, had nothing. So they even got ripped off on a 50-cent Yu-Gi-Oh card. What? But why do the positives, man? I don't want to dwell on that, but it's just kind of, where's my order? Positive. Come on, guys. When you're rating a seller, don't give them a positive when you had a negative experience. Unless it was like taken care of, you know what I mean? And you were happy with it. But yeah, it's just page after page after page. 16,484 feedbacks there. Top rated seller. They got the little star right there. Yellow shooting star for, high feedback. Members of eBay top rated seller. Consistently receives highest buyer ratings. Dispatches items quickly. Has earned a track record of excellent service. Well, not over these past few weeks. Pretty nuts. So looking at this article, they were due to arrive Thursday, March 14th. That was just a few days ago. The seller provided tracking numbers, but the numbers were fake and didn't match up to any parcel in the postal system. So they weren't even using like real tracking numbers that would lead to anything, which sometimes some of these scammers will do. They were just using just fake BS numbers. Probably just, let me throw that out there. There you go. But yeah, that's just nuts. A spokesperson for Hot UK Deals even admitted that the deal had met the website standards. G-Trade 2015 is a Manchester-based registered company selling electronics. It's run by a 26-year-old businessman, public records show. These are public records. The shop has been trading for 4 years and has a glossy website. Before last week, it also had a positive feedback rating of more than 99%. And a top-rated seller. Now buyers are flooding eBay with negative reviews, calling it a big scam. G-Trade has deleted all listings from its eBay shop and isn't replying to messages from customers. When the Sun tried to call, we heard the phone disconnect tone. We have made several attempts to contact Mr. Svada, whatever, Raucus, the Ruckus. This dude's causing a ruckus, Mr. Sved Ruckus, over here last few days, but we had no response. I hope eBay and PayPal can refund my money quickly. you should have no issue. Yeah, they're talking about these phones, tons of just scams from this person, man. Um, a spokesperson for eBay said it is aware of the situation and is investigating. So maybe while they're investigating, they took all their items off, but they didn't ban the account. I don't know, but a lot of times legitimate scam accounts will just get deleted, blocked, or whatever. But you could still access them. Just there's nothing in their store. If any issues are found, the buyers involved will receive a full refund. Customers said they've been told they'll have to wait 8 days at least to get their money back. That is crazy. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. You get stuck with this. Once they put that they shipped it, it's like you have to wait. So your money's tied up. That's the thing that sucks. They'll get their money back, but it sucks. Even, some of these people were buying multiple items from this seller. And maybe possibly hundreds, thousands of dollars. Some people might have been resellers, like that Xbox person buying 30 units. You're getting your money tied up for a while, at least a couple weeks, to get your money back, depending upon how the seller decided to go about things with tracking and all that kind of stuff. So I just thought this one was just nuts, really crazy. Something to keep an eye on, man. You never know. A seller may go rogue. They might get compromised. Always make sure you're using PayPal and just cover yourself, man. Be careful out there. Don't want to see people getting ripped off on eBay, but it happens quite often. And it's a thing that sucks. I've been ripped off in the past, and I know how it feels, man. But this one, that's crazy. I'm going to keep tabs on this because I want to find out what happens with this guy. Was he compromised? Did he run off with the money? Because it just seems like the runoff with the money thing might be very likely. Like I said, my opinion, but really appreciate you guys. Smash that like button, subscribe, make sweet eBay, not eBay scam love, but eBay good love to that notification bell. You know you want to. And with that said, I will catch y'all next time. Peace out, bye-bye, and boom. Bye!